Hey guys, I don't think I've actually done a video talking specifically about breast density before. So here we go. My name's Michelle. I have breast cancer and I'm sharing my journey here with everybody. I have dense breasts. Every year that I've gotten a mammogram for the past, I don't know, maybe 8 years, I'm not really sure, but um, I have not only had to get a mammogram, I've also had to get a sonogram because my breasts are so dense that the mammogram really can't identify anything that's going on in there. Um, well, dense breasts are really quite common. I was just doing a little quick research before I came on so I could have some numbers for you. So about 40% of women have dense breasts. And it's not a good or bad thing. It doesn't cause you to have more problems. It doesn't create more cancer or anything like that. It just makes it harder to identify the cancer that's in there because the tissue is so, it's just hard to decipher. There's just a lot that's going on in there. Excuse me. I will include a photo. I did come across a nice article that kind of explains it and explains what some of the challenges are with dense breast. And it has a good photo as to the different severities of dense breast. But I wanted to talk about my journey specifically. So if you happen to be somebody that also has dense breasts, please make sure that you are getting the proper screening, that you're not just going for that mammogram and calling it one and done, because you need to go for a sonogram. Some women need to go immediately for an MRI. So just make sure you're getting the proper test done. For me, last year, we're coming up on almost a year to my diagnosis. Last year in May, I had my yearly mammogram. Now my doctor knows I have dense breasts, so she immediately recommended that I get a sonogram. I went and got a sonogram, and they saw a shadow, a really small, about 7 millimeter, 8 millimeter shadow on in my right breast. From there, we did a biopsy, and the biopsy came back positive as cancer. After that point, then everything's put into motion as far as dealing with the cancer, making a decision as to what I'm going to do. A little bit later after that, I opted to go in for a lumpectomy because it seemed that I had just this 1 7 millimeter mass in my right breast. So I chose the lumpectomy. When they were in there removing that mass, they discovered that I actually had 3 lumps that were in there. One was 2 millimeters, really very small. One was the 7 millimeter, 8 millimeter one, and there was